I'm Betta, and today I wanted to talk about putting a time frame on dating. Now,
explain yourself, girl.
Explain yourself,
Explain yourself, girl.
I've always had this.
At 21, I've always. Go ahead.
All right now. Anyways, I've always said I'm not dating until I'm 25.
Okay.
As in, I'm not getting into a real relationship. I'm not gonna put my focus on finding a boyfriend. It's just completely out of my wants, needs. Even though there's times when I want affection and want love and attention. It's like I've had this mindset of like, get through my career, get what I want to get done, find myself love, find myself all the way 100%, be perfect, be ready for my husband, and be.
We're doing a podcast now.
You better.
You struggling? I don't know if I can have no more super fruits.
But no, yeah, like
I'm gonna have to stop you there now, sugar.
I just feel like I want to be 100%, and like I don't want to carry baggage into a relationship, but also it's deriving from fear.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
okay.
we reached.
There we go.
Okay, don't say you want to be 100%. You are 100%.
Child.
Well,
Child.
I mean-
Also, where you getting this baggage, girl? You ain't been in nothing. If you ain't dating till 25, where the baggage?
Baggage as in, okay, wait. I get what you're saying.
All right.
But
Okay,
baggage
yeah.
can mean me not having good communication skills. Me not... That's baggage.
But how you
gonna communicate?
How you gonna learn communication skills if you ain't dating
You ain't talking to nobody.
That's fact. But,
Right.
okay, let me find it.
Yeah, alright, let's...
Another example of that is me not feeling secure in myself. If I don't come into a relationship being completely secure in myself,
Yeah. You know
that's not gonna bring.
That's valid. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. So
I'll give you that one. One.
One.
You know, before we get into more of your explanation, I just gotta say this. It's controversial. Whatever. I did it myself. I would never advise anything or suggest anything that I wouldn't do myself or I haven't done myself.
Right.
Girl!
Alright. Let him know.
Child, you
Let him
21
know.
if I look like you, girl. Ooh, everybody needs their hoe phase. I'm just saying.
What?
Everybody needs their hoe phase. I had mine in the...
Had.
You know what? I still be in it. I don't know if I've been in my exodus. You know? My thing is like, how are you going to learn what you want?
Yeah.
How are you going to learn what you'll tolerate?
Okay.
How will you learn what you deserve? How will you learn what you like?
Okay.
With-
Use that motion of the
know,
ocean
I'm
now.
trying to keep this PG-13. We don't want this to, get banned off of the TikTok or the
I like
YouTube.
sardines and water.
Okay,
I
yes.
like bone broth.
Is sardines code for...
Right.
Girl, I'm just saying, the way Kevin and I have talked about this extensively, which is a little creepy, but we're going to go with it, you know?
That's what we do in our free time.
We in our free time, we talk about if we look like Allie, how much of a hoe we be.
I wouldn't be here. I'd be in Mallorca.
I would be... Name a continent, name a country, with all the booze, which in their nighttime skin routine would include Venmoing me money. Like, I would be so paid
Yeah.
if I look like you.
Oh my gosh.
I would be 86% Plan B because. But all this to say, without experience, how do you know what you want?
Right. Right.
That's right.
And also, I'm just going to interject here. I really understand the thought process of working on yourself and kind of like working on the insecurities and healing yourself to be the best in a relationship. But also, I'm a very big advocate of humanity. Like, you're lovable now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, period. I think there is also that pressure of like, just because we have insecurities that like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I think there is truth to that, but also if you find the right person, either for like Mr. Right or Mr. Right now, like they would love you through it, and then you know that like as humans we're lovable now.
Right.
That's fine.
So just had to interject that
Yeah.
because like again, if you watched our previous episodes, perfect is a moving target,
Yeah.
and you should know you're lovable right now.
I agree with that.
So that was just my interjection.
I would also interject to the interjection in a positive way.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to my brother day before yesterday. I don't know when this is airing, so at some point in the past, I was talking to my younger brother. And he had posted something on his story, and he was saying how, you know, people say that they want to meet someone at their best self. He was like, I don't know if I want to meet someone at their best self. And I was like, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. And he's just like, you know, there's beauty in the journey, and I would love to find someone to grow with. And I was like, I agree with that. There is beauty in the journey, and I do agree that when you do find that person, you're going to grow with them.
Yeah.
But, sorry for you youngins, I've referenced Pokemon.
Okay.
And like,
okay.
Pikachu.
Alright, I know about youngies. I mean, Pokemon. Now.
Okay, all right.
I
Then come on in. And she said,
And Yu-Gi-Oh!
we know some Yu-Gi-Oh, but Pokemon is reigns supreme.
Pokemon is king.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
about Pokemon.
It's like, I brought up Pikachu.
Love
It's
Pikachu.
like, love Pikachu. He's so cute. OG. He was out there doing his thing, going through all these battles with Ash, like growing and growing and growing, but he couldn't evolve into Raichu until he was his best self. He had to reach that level in battle and in his love for Ash to become Raichu. And I think Pikachu wouldn't have gotten to that level without Ash.
Obviously, yeah.
And as Pikachu was growing in his journey and Ash was growing in his journey, they had to do this together, so I'm very much a proponent for finding someone and growing with them. But I want to meet somebody who is at their best self, because I'm only attracting people that are at their best selves. And when you meet someone at their best self, you hit a threshold where you can evolve to places you never even thought you could evolve to.
Right.
Because my life experiences can give you new perspective, and your life experiences can give me new perspective. And then we're just evolving and growing and loving in ways that we never thought we could before. And so, all that to say, who are you trying to be perfect for? Are you trying to be perfect for yourself? Because we see you as perfect. We love, like, you're funny, you're ambitious, you just exude like love and joy. It's like, how much more perfect can you get?
I see you at 100% now.
Yeah.
And even if you weren't, I mean, again, the humanity in me is just saying like, you're lovable now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lovable now.
I feel. I mean, I guess it probably could also come from like knowing how our society is. Nothing's ever enough for people. It's like you see like someone, it looks like the perfect relationship, or they're with the perfect girl or perfect dude, and they still cheat. They're filling every checkbox. Whether, depending on what you value in a person, like,
right,
and what you think woman and men values as a different topic, but if she's doing all the things that you want her to do, she looks good, she cooks, she cleans, whatever it is, and it's like they'll still go cheat. And it will be on someone that doesn't compare to that woman, and it's like sometimes even that can be scary. But like I said, it also derives from me just fearing getting played, getting distracted, and also
okay, we uncovering some stuff now.
Welcome to the couch.
But also it's like my mind is so focused. I'm so career based, and I've equivalated like relationships to distractions.
Wow.
And it's like I don't see I think that there is possible positive relationships that I could have, like with a man. Like I feel like there's a small chance that there's a dude out there that's gonna make me better and who's gonna motivate me. But there's a bigger side of me that it's like, no, he's gonna stress me out, and part of that is, I think, me being secure in myself.
Mm-hmm.
I need to work on being secure in myself, but also I need to break up with the whole like every dude's a cheater, every dude's gonna do me
Right.
wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and also just knowing my worth. But ultimately, I've just made it like relationship, distraction, no money, broke, sad.
Mm.
I see how
Which
you.
is bad.
I see how you. I see that line of thinking,
Mm-hmm.
but I challenge that with just because something has been one way doesn't mean it can't be another.
Right.
And just because there are a lot of shitty men out there doesn't mean
Yeah.
there aren't good men out there.
Mm-hmm.
And just because there are some men that cheat on the perfect woman doesn't
Yeah.
mean all men will cheat on the perfect woman.
Right.
And I think if you don't date, you will never even allow yourself to find that perfect man that won't cheat on a woman.
But see, there's a risk to it, and that's what I'm like.
But everything there's a risk getting in your car and driving.
Correct.
That's facts.
There's risk
You
to
can
everything.
talk-
There's
there's
risk to everything.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
but again, without risking finding love, like how are you gonna know again what you deserve? Like how are you gonna know? It's like in theory, it's like, oh, I deserve the world. I deserve this mansion. I deserve this millions. I deserve. In theory, sure, yeah, hype yourself up. Love that for you. Keep doing it.
Right.
But it's like until you have that experience, until you're out and seeing how you love and seeing how you communicate, because you'll never know how you communicate with a man unless you communicate with a man.
That's right, and that also means that there's gonna be problems.
Yeah. And a lot of the dissolution of relationships is because they don't know how to communicate through problems.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're not allowing yourself to experience real relationships, which all include problems, you'll never learn how to navigate those problems.
Or also grow the muscles inside of you that require speaking up, being vulnerable,
Forgiveness.
Yeah, those are emotional muscles that come in everything, and I mean, in all types of relationships, with ourselves, with our friends,
Yeah.
with coworkers. Like, we have to
That's
exercise those muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can't expect to just be like, I'm gonna date at 25 and now I'm ready for a relationship. I know how to talk through these. I know how to handle problems.
Yeah.
I know this is like, your resume says
And
started today.
By 27.
Hey, you want to be married by 20?
That ain't good. The math ain't
The
math.
math
What
ain't.
math is
What
this?
calculator you got, girl? Because that's not on my iPhone.
I know there's girl math, there's boy math, but the alley
The
math.
alley
math.
math is just.
Questionable.
Child, it's still a work in theory.
Right.
I think if you are really leaning into career first, I can support that.
Yeah.
100%, because relationships take work. Relationships take being able to spend time with them and like love on them and just like waste a day with them and create memories with them, going on walks or having physical time, and just any like relationships take time and effort.
Yeah.
And that is going to take away from the attention you can give to your career, which is totally fine. But I think if you were to kind of zhuzh it, rejig it up in your mind to if you want to lean into the career aspect of things, it's like, I'm open to date when I'm comfortable in my career.
And that ties back into me always wanting more, though. When will I be comfortable?
But I think comfortable in your career and wanting more, I think those are two separate things. I think you are comfortable in your career right now.
Mm-hmm.
You are, and if you're not, as you're the face of Too Faced Mascara, you are working consistently with Hollister. You are.
Oh my god.
You are. It's like when you look at just your career, and that almost like minimizes saying like just your career, but for conversation's sake, when you look at just your career, you are killing it. Who would not feel so happy and proud in your career?
So, I mean, it makes me think that maybe the career is the easy thing to blame it on, but there is something behind that. That's really like, no, I'm really the reason.
Come on in now. We in a safe space. Granted, millions will be
I'm
watching.
scared of sex.
Right now, so that's
Okay,
we're
baby.
going to start another.
Okay,
That's
baby.
enough.
I said it!
Get your gloss ready
Yeah, the
now.
law's ready.
We're gonna tie this one up, and y'all gotta come
Ooh,
back for
you have
the
to
next
come
one because
back.
afraid of sex. All right, close us out.
Close us
All
out.
right, glassies. Stay glossed up. I love y'all.
Gloss
Bye,
up.
Glossies.
Bring your gloss, y'all.